Hello Kyle, thanks for speaking to me mate off the cuff.
No worries.
So, just want to start with mate, so how is it you became a Peterborough Ranger?
So it's a funny story actually. So I knew Josh from Power League. My sister actually knew Dwayne, so I sort of knew Dwayne anyway. And then they were pestering me for ages to join. Like I said, nah, I don't want to play on the sides. It's not for me. I was at Deepin at the time, but I was thinking about quitting. And then Josh was like, "I'll come play friendly." I was like, "I'll come play friendly." Played a friendly. I can't remember who it was against now. It was a couple of years ago, and then ended up staying ever since.
Fair one. That's good because obviously, like when I first joined the club, obviously I used to speak to Dwayne before I come across. And he's always said, you know, I used to ask him like who's playing and stuff, just try and get back to football. He's saying, "Well, it's a really good player called Kyle." Like, I've never heard of him. So, like, that's why I was really eager to understand how, because I do think you're a very good player. So, how a player of your quality actually managed to play. I think at the time you joined, but they did 3.
Yeah, they were Div 3. So I was going to Div 1 with Deepin. But I didn't really like it. I didn't really know much about them. I knew they had a good team. I knew Will and everything from school. I knew there was a Div 5 battering teams. So that's why I was a bit reluctant. I didn't really want to play Div 3, but I'm glad I joined now. Obviously, in the end, it's worked out.
And we're fucking glad to have you, mate. Obviously, your first season, I've done a bit of homework on you, obviously. Your first season, I think you got 19 goals. I don't know if you know.
I think in all comps,
About 9.
I think something like that,
And then obviously last season, what, 30, we've discussed this.
32 or 3, I can't remember.
Top goal scorers. And so far this season, you're on?
I think I'm on 10 now.
You're on 10. Decent, it's a good return. So, let's delve a little bit deeper then. So, how do you think this season's gone for you so far? I know you've been frustrated because for those who don't know, Carl didn't really do a pre-season because he's been had a knee injury. So, how have you found it sort of not doing a pre-season and going straight into Div 1?
It was hard because last season was exactly the same. I got injured right on the back of Div 3, missed all pre-season, didn't really get any of it. Went into the season, like you said, no pre-season, but then I had my best ever season. So, but obviously this year's a step up. Again, no pre-season. I come off having a good season, then injury. I've always had a problem with my knee. Had physio. It's starting to get better, but obviously it took like 5 or 6 games for the fitness, just like match fitness, to get back up. It was hard, but
because like obviously it's been a bit of a blow because however you look at it, pre-season we had you, we had Carlos, we didn't really have Med, Isaac broke his wrist. So at the start of the season, I mean, and then you go first game of the season against War Boys going 4-1, second game of the season we play Wapload, lose 3-2, you're playing up front, unnatural position. So how are you finding the new pitch anyway?
The new pitch?
I'm going to say new pitch, but same location. But
no, I do like being at the Rugby Club. Obviously last season I was on the pitch to the other side and it was really nice, like carpet. I think the new pitch is getting there slowly, but it's not as nice. And I think everyone knows we're a club that like playing football on the floor. 3G beat anyone really, but This
is off the cuff, mate. So you could, if you want to say the pitch is fucking
around. Oh, it's shocking.
It's off the cuff, mate. You say what you want.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It's shocking. Yeah, it's divots, got those rabbit holes.
That's it.
There's potential, but it is a good location. Like the goal's really nice. There's a few problems about the actual pitch itself. Obviously, not having net to go on the goals, I know, because
you lose all the footballs.
There ain't got any footballs left. But I think that once that's sorted out, it's a very nice location to set up a club because you don't really want to go have a crappy field in the middle of nowhere.
Something like where it own, where everyone uses it and stuff. So how was the transition coming from Yaxley? So I believe last season, at the start of the season, we were at Yaxley, I believe.
Yeah, the 3G Yaxley.
And something happened.
I think it was Div 3. I think.
It was Div 3 when you was in Yaxley, was it?
Yeah, and then
halfway through the season.
I started Div 3. It was at Yaxley. Obviously, such a very nice pitch. Like football there was like different gravy, but I don't know what happened, politics, whatever, football politics, and then I think it was a bit of it everywhere in Everton. It was on grass some weeks, and then I think now we've actually got a place to call our own. It's good.
I completely agree because like you just touched on this location, it is sort of, I don't like to use the phrase perfect, because nothing's perfect, but it's a very good location. Obviously the pitch is going to take a little bit of work, but the location as a whole is quite good.
Yeah.
So let's just get the viewers to know you a little bit. So who do you support apart from Liverpool Rangers?
I'm a Liverpool fan. Yeah.
God. Scouser.
Yeah.
Favourite player?
At the moment, or?
For Liverpool. Favourite Liverpool player, yeah.
Coutinho, I think.
Coutinho?
I don't think he's the best Liverpool player.
A Liverpool fan who doesn't think Stevie Gerrard is the best ever player?
I think Gerrard's the best ever player, but my personal favourite, just to watch ever, was Coutinho in his prime.
Okay, that's fair. I would disagree, because I thought Stevie Gerrard was unbelievable.
Oh no, Gerrard's a better player than Mark, but I think he's Liverpool's second best ever player.
Okay.
Gerrard would have to. I think Sal's picked him now.
Yeah, to be fair.
But yeah, my favourite is Coutinho.
Yeah, I think with Stevie G, the only thing that sort of held him back was the fact that didn't really win the Prem.
Yeah.
He won everything else, just didn't win the Prem.
I think it's only because he was loyal, and the club he was playing in weren't the best, really, was it? So
no,
I think if he had went Chelsea or
at the time,
he would have won. He'd have 5 or 6.
He could have gone Madrid, Barca, he could have gone anywhere. Yeah, that's it. He would have those. So I heard a little rumour. I don't know how true this is. So that when you was a youngster, you was at Posh.
Yeah, I was in and out of the academy for a little while.
How did you find that?
It was right. I wasn't so much involved in the actual Posh. I was in and out. I was training with them. Then I was with a group called the Elite. It was like the step just before.
Okay.
And I was with them. So how it works, there was a development centre where anyone could go. And then depending on how you play on that, you get invited to go to the Elite, which I did, and I stayed there for a while. And then obviously the next step is Posh, and I was in and out playing against different clubs. But yeah, it was good. It's hard. It's very hard to get through. Not many people do. And then I left while I was at school. Left the Elite, and then invited me to do the futsal program to sort of stay involved with the club. Yeah, so I did the futsal program with them while still doing my school. Done well with the futsal, to be fair. We won the nationals. We were the best team in England at one point. So
decent.
Yeah. Got invited to England tryouts for futsal. Nothing really came of it. But yeah, it was good. I was going to take a route through futsal, but you had to go to university, and it wasn't really.
Really?
Yeah, for Loughborough. They wanted me to go to Loughborough to play futsal. But it weren't really ever in my plans to go to uni. So
yeah, so to be fair, Loughborough's a lovely area. To be fair. So so I just want to, because this is off the cuff, get to speak and ask whatever the fuck we want. Yeah, because that's what it's all about. So since you've been at Peterborough Rangers, how many UCL clubs have messaged you? See you smiling.
To be fair, I'm always honest. Whenever anyone asks me or speaks to me, I always come to me, to be fair.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I think Blackstone's came for me and did 3. But I wasn't really clued up on the UCL clubs. To be honest, I didn't really know who they were.
Okay.
So yeah, I spoke to him about that. Then I turned them down.
I heard you actually went.
Yeah, Div 2. I can't remember if it was at the middle or the end of Div 2. But Dwayne asked me that actually asked about me. And then a few other teams from the Prem, they've messaged me offering me to go play, but I was never really interested.
So why not? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, when I was playing football, I hadn't played for many years. Like, I literally jumped at the first opportunities. I was at PSL, with Dwayne coincidentally, in and out of the first team reserves, played 3 games for the first team, went straight to the Yaxley. They came into me, I jumped at the chance. I was like, see you later, Peterborough Prem, I'm gone. And I only returned to help out a few friends. Like, I went back to ICA to help them out, went to Riverside Rovers to help them out. But other than that, I just jumped at the opportunity. So why not, mate?
If I'm honest, when I left school, I didn't really play. So I think all I was doing was playing power league. I wasn't interested in playing football really. And then it was sort of coming back here that made me interested in playing football again. So I was like 22, 23, and to be honest, in my own head, it's probably a bit silly looking back now. I thought I'd sort of missed the chances to do anything with football, so I just thought the rest of the time I have to play football, I just want to spend it like enjoying myself playing with my mates. So, but I was tempted, obviously, but I think the commitment,
Yeah, I mean, because like most youth soccer clubs, I mean, when I was playing, it was literally just Tuesday, Saturday, but most youth soccer clubs these days are literally game Saturday, game Tuesday, training Thursday, and it isn't the closest league. You are dotted all over the place, and you're not getting back to 11 o'clock, sort of 2-3 nights a week. So the commitment is up. But then, you know, I know you've got a sponsor, which you shout out soon, obviously, you know, financially, the club, you don't pay subs and stuff. But, you know, when you go at that level, you'll get paid, you travel, you'll pick up a nice 60, 70, 80, 90. I look at some of the players there that are on, for example, I ain't trying to get you away from but this is just a conversation, this is why we have this, I look at some of the players there who, I mean, I know two, I ain't going to name names because I don't want to discuss their finances, but I know two players that are friends of mine that are on £120 a week, and they aren't a patch on you, by the way. And I'm not just saying that because you're Peterborough Rangers. If you weren't, I'd be saying it anyway. So
it's a tough one. Like, obviously, I've had like my sponsor, Chris. He said to me before, like, what are you doing in Div 1? I was like, Chris, I just want to play with my friends, like my best friend Ali and Callum there, and then obviously I get on with everyone else as well. So it is a tough one. Like, do I want to sacrifice my happiness, like playing with my mates every week to go, like, maybe get 120 for the game if I'm lucky? It's a tough one.
It is a tough one, because sometimes, you know, football's a short career, so sometimes happiness does supersede financial gains, or, I mean, if you've got a good job, an extra £100, I ain't going to tell my nose up, but sometimes when you look at it, you've got a good job, you're comfortable, do you really need to...
I think if I was 18, 19, like working part, I would jump to it, but I think now, like, I'm happy where I am, I think.
Oh, okay. Right, well, I've got to ask you a question, because when I interviewed Josh, he wrote a question down, and I had to get my missus to text me it, because I don't look at home as an absolute schoolboy. So the question, and Josh didn't know I was asking you this, it could have been anybody. So he wants to know your opinion, you've got 5 seconds to answer. Who has the worst dress sense at the club?
Worst dress sense? Do you know, probably Lil. Probably Lil.
Lil Francisco's watching you, he has got horrendous dress sense.
It's one of them, like, I don't think anyone in the club can pull off what he wears. I think it's but it does suit him. It's a weird, like, he's turned up to team night outs with handbags. Come on, just stick a polo on. But it looked alright, so I don't know.
The thing is, it suited him.
Yeah, exactly, but no one else can do it.
No, if I pulled that off, people are like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? But no, he did pull that off, mate, to be fair. So we'll conclude the interview with just one little shout out. I know you've got a sponsor. Do you want to shout him out just quickly?
Chris, his antique shop in Whittlesey. He sponsored me kindly. Head down there. It's Callum actually, who plays for the club as well. He's also sponsored by him. He works there still. So it's decent.
Wicked.
Shout out to him.
So a second thank you to Chris at Antiques and Collectables in Whittlesey. If you're about, pop in and have a look around. Anyway, it's been off the cuff. Thank you very much.
Cheers.